Sorry. I was just messing with you guys. I was just gonna do some glitches because I was like waiting for something to actually go wrong and it didn't. So I was like, I'll just throw that in there. All right. Well, welcome. It's Tuesday. It is Paranormal Reality TV. I'm Dr. Rebecca Foster. And this is my paranormal PhD show where I'm going to read people in the chat room. And yeehaw, Rob. I'm your fourth. Okay, seriously, that was so funny. There was this thing on Facebook that said, would you stand naked in front of your third for 5 minutes for $1,000 a minute? And it was Rob. And I was like, no. No, sorry, I won't do that. That was great. But it is Tuesday, the 25th of April. Where did it go? Like where did April go? I don't even know. I'm looking at my calendar and I'm kind of having a little bit of like a nervous breakdown over my calendar because I really can't complain. I asked for it. I said my calendar is booked solid. I mean, I manifested it. I wrote that down maybe 100 times, maybe more. About maybe about 200 times. Every day I wrote my calendar is booked. I have 5 events a month. My readings are booked. I mean, I manifested it, so I'm very excited to have a full calendar. However, I didn't exactly consider, be careful what you wish for kind of a thing. So now I am just doing my thing the best that I can. So, yeah. So Lala, it was $1,000 a minute for 5 minutes to stand naked in front of, your third at. And then after I tagged Rob in that, it moved him to my second, but then my brother was my third and I still wasn't going to do that. I mean, wasn't going to do it. Okay. Alrighty then. So Paranormal Reality TV, we're going to have some other shows thrown on here as well between JV and Britt and myself, and we're going to be doing other things tomorrow at 2 Eastern. I'm also on here doing the medical intuitive readings. Only that. I'm not talking to grandma and grandpa or walking on the beach or anything. It is all medically intuitive readings. So this is very cool. So again, you guys know we're trying to get subs. We're trying to do everything we can to help support the show and to make it possible for us to be able to go places, to afford to go places. So what I'm going to do, because we can keep track of how many viewers we have at a time, and we can keep track of how many subscriptions we have. So when we reach, right now we have 60 subscribers. So when we reach 100 subscriptions, I'm going to give away a 1-hour reading on that because I'm watching it. So I know how many subscribers we have, but I'm going to give a 1-hour reading away when we reach that point, 100 subscribers. And then when we reach, there's a way to watch the viewership. So when we get to 50 viewers at a time, boop, boop, it'll tell me that what's the highest point that we've reached in the viewership. And it's crazy because, when I'm doing things on my own pages, when I'm doing things on like my YouTube and my Facebook and everything, I have like 300 people viewing at a time, but we're just starting. So getting people to move to the Twitch channel and everything is really important, or the YouTube channel, very important. And because it's just new, you guys are just finding out about it. But when I reach the 50 viewers at any point, I'm gonna give away a 30-minute reading. So I'm kind of doing a little bit of leveling. So, did somebody give a script? Oh, Miss Swampert, thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. All right. OG Lady Ghost. That was awesome. You gave it. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. All right. You would do it for $1.50? That's funny. You know what? I can't do it. And on top of that, I respect his woman too much to be tramping around like naked in front of him. So I just wouldn't do it. Okay. Unless she was doing it too. So Heather, if you were doing it and we had fig leaves or something to like cover up, because it doesn't say you can't cover up. You just have to be naked, but it doesn't say you can't I would do it then. Okay. Then I'd split the cash. All right. Oh, and go to paranormalrealitytv.com because we have an event in New Jersey in May that we are doing. And I can't tell you, I almost spilled the beans. So the Thursday before that, I will be doing a gallery, and Britt and JV will be joining in. We're going to do this 3-hour event in New Jersey. Tickets are available at paranormalrealitytv.com. They vary in cost. And again, that weekend, Friday, Saturday, we'll be going live from a very cool place. I don't know the history of it, but I'm excited about what it might contain. Okay? Alrighty then. Hello, Lala darling. How are you? Terry, hello. Hello, Rockin' Granny. Hello, OG Lady Ghost, who has a new subscription, which is wonderful. Hello, Mama. Hello, Alita. How are you? All right. Zachy, hello. Do you guys, literally, Snowflake Sarah, do you guys not work? I swear I'm seeing your names on repetition. Okay. All right. The perfect date, Miss Congeniality. It is the perfect. Is it like, see, now if somebody were to ask me about a perfect date, I would say sometime in April because, it's warm. You can go outside in shorts and stuff. Hey, and I have one thing tramping around. That's right. Okay. And Lala, I am like your sister, Rob. Sorry, I'm reading through the comments. Also a different time zone. Yes, exactly. Girl, you work fiercely from home. You know what? So do I. I get it. I 100% get it. I have a joke for you guys. I have a really good joke. And it's actually not even a joke. It's actually the true answer to this question. Why? And I absolutely know the real answer to this question. And then I'm going to get on with your readings while people are calming down. Why did the chicken cross the road? Does anybody know the actual answer to that? I'm going to give you a second while I'm saying hello to people. All right. Heather, working from home is great. You're right. But you never leave your house. You never leave work. You're at work all day, and then your kids come home, and then you go about your house. So that's the only drawback. So do you want to know why the chicken crossed the road? I'll tell you. Because. Okay. Because. Okay, let's get on with the readings. All right. That's my favorite joke right there now. It's my favorite of all time. Oh my God, it's great. You know you are all gonna you are all gonna tell that joke at least once to You are all gonna tell that joke now. I know you are, and you're all gonna sound like a chicken when you do it. Paka. Oh my God, that is so funny. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. And I am totally drug-free, alcohol-free. Can you imagine if I had something to drink? People. All right. I know, right? All right. Crows hold funerals. You know, um, I I think is that a joke? Because no, I am. I am. I don't I'm drug free. I'm like I'm even caffeine free at this point in the day. All right. All right. Zach, you'd rather tell a joke. No, you'd rather be naked than tell that joke. That was a good joke. I'm sorry. Yes, you never too drunk to drink street. Okay, you guys are having too much fun with me, and I'm having too much fun. So I got to get to some readings. I have to get down to seriousness. All right, here we go. We're gonna get serious now. All right. Oh, that was so funny. Okay, maybe I'm tired. I might be tired. I might be a little tired. That maybe has something to do with it. And it's true. Interesting. Okay. No, everybody always used to ask, are you on something? Are you drinking anything? Because I want whatever that is. I'm like, dude, it's just me. That is just me. It's just me. I have a lot of people who will vouch for that, as a matter of fact. A lot of people who know me will vouch for that. Okay. So if I am reading you, or if I'm passing you, I'm sorry, if I'm doing readings and I pass you up, it's not because I don't like you. It's just because I don't get anything for you at that moment, and I'm not one to make things up. So I never want to hurt people's feelings or make you feel left out. However, that can happen. Wait, so Mercury is in retrograde right now? What the effing heckums? See, I don't need to know that. That explains so much, and I don't need to know that. I didn't need how until when? Absolutely until when? I hate it when it does that. All right. Let's see here. All right. Hello, Terry. How are you? All right. Let's see here. Golly gee. Now I just want to play and have fun, and I don't want to do readings. See what you guys all did? Whatever. All right. Oh, man. Do I have this? I wonder if I've got these pictures. I may not have them. While you guys are looking at me, I am going to pull these pictures up because I really want to show you something. This is so cool. And I don't even know. Did I post them already? I don't have them. They're not here. They're actually in my phone. Forget it. I'll show you later. I'll show you another time. I don't have them until May 14th. That's fabulous. I don't care. I don't even care. I'm not even going to pay any attention to it. So let's look through here and see what you guys have going on in Mercury retrograde. Okay. My kids are upstairs making a lot of noise. That's not a ghost. That's my children. Okay, Rockin' Granny D. What do you have going on? You guys are amazing. You're all on Twitch. Everybody here tonight is from Twitch? Oh my God. How is this? We've got one person. Mort Ali, hello? Go to Twitch. Get on Twitch. It's totally free. Well, you can get a subscription for free if you have Prime, Amazon Prime. Hello, Mort. How are you? I don't know your name, so that's great. Everyone here is from Twitch. Oh, that is awesome. Let me take a peek at that real quick. That's awesome. Excellent. Okay. So Rockin' Granny, let's see what I'm gonna have to put on earplugs not to even hear the show, but to just block out what I'm listening to upstairs. So Rockin' Granny, When I stand with you now, for those of you who don't know how I read, it's symbolic and the information comes from God, spirit guides, and the people who have passed over. I do not consult the dead in any way. I just simply repeat what they say. And everything comes through in a way that I have to see it, and then I will explain what it is that they're showing me. So the first thing that they show for you, Rock and Granny, is you are on your beach, and the beach represents safety, security, and grounding. The water represents issues or problems that a person might see or feel coming at them, but it also can represent opportunity. It just depends on how it is presented. And you are standing with your right side to the beach, and you are barefoot, but you have a whole bunch of shoes lined up and you're trying to put them on. Now, I don't recall, because I would know if I read for someone recently, and I know you're on the show quite a bit, but I would recall if I was reading and saw that you had a bunch of shoes piled up on your beach. But the fact that you're trying to put these on, and also it looks like they're like gardening boots. My grandmother would have called those rubbers. Anyway, make sure you have your rubbers on. That's what she used to say to me. Don't go out without your rubbers. Thanks, Grandma. My feet are dry. But anyway, that's what you're putting on. So there's two meanings here. And one, the right side to the water means that you are making emotional choices right now, or you're doing things emotionally. Now, the fact that Zachy said that we have a Mercury retrograde situation going on does not help this. So if you are feeling like you're going backward, or maybe a little nostalgic today, maybe feeling like going through the whole bargaining, like, oh, I wonder if I just did it like this, or I wonder if I changed it like this, then maybe. No, trust the situation is as it is. Do not put these shoes on, because they're there for your spiritual aspect to be like, just in case I want to go back to this, or I want to fix it or change it, I'm going to leave the shoes here, or the boots here in this case. Absolutely don't. Do not put these boots on. Do not make an emotional decision or emotional purchase, none of that. And then the fact of the matter is they're gardening boots. So that means that you are right now in the midst of maybe spreading yourself too thin. I totally get that. And when you're gardening, you are reaping and taking care of all of the seeds that God has planted. And it means work. It means you are delving into all sorts of situations that involve non-material giving, non-tangible giving, your time, your energy, your love, your heart, those things that you will never get back. So take a moment and take a break, breathe. And I mean, literally the 14th. So we're talking maybe 20 days. 20 days. Look at what you have going on in your life right now and focus on those things. Tie them off. Do not bring anything back from the past into your life. That explains so much. Do not bring anything into your life that has been problematic. It's not going to get any better. You're just emotionally looking at things, trying to see. So yeah, being nostalgic is, it's crazy, because sometimes you'll be just sitting there, and then all of a sudden you get hit with a thought, or a hit with a memory, or a smell, and it can bring back memories. It can make you think like, ugh, you miss those times. How did it go? How did it go so quickly? And it's okay to be nostalgic. There's a reason that you're remembering something in that moment, but then pull yourself out of it, pull yourself back out of it, and then move forward in the present. So Mort Ali, if you go to twitch.tv/paranormal reality TV, you can get a free subscription to the Twitch program through Prime. It's totally free, and you can do that. All right. All right. And if you're on Facebook, hello, Susie Moran. How are you? If you're on Facebook, head on over to Twitch or to YouTube. It is Paranormal RTV on YouTube. Paranormal RTV. And we are going to be presenting all of our live stuff to subscribers only for future events, to prevent any troubles and things of people who are just hopping back and forth and causing problems. All right. OG Lady Ghost. Okay. I love that. What is that little doodad? It's a little ghost. Oh, it's a little ghosty with a heart. That's fabulous. Okay. I'm watching you. You have a backpack on. You've got a bag on your shoulder. I mean, you're like that one trip grocery person who brings everything in on one turn. And you've got bags everywhere, and you're still trying to stuff more stuff into this bag in front of you. So you're struggling a little bit with everything you're carrying. And I'm trying to figure out where you are exactly. I don't know where you are. Where are you? It's almost like you're just in space. If that's the case, then again, I have to look at everything from a Mercury retrograde perspective. You guys don't understand this. It's like it leaves a blanket of energy across everyone. So I have to look at it and account for whatever it might be doing. And I'm so glad to know, because I'd be looking at this stuff and going, what is with everybody's world? And now it makes sense in the last couple of days looking at people's readings now, because I don't follow that stuff. So there's a reason why, because I hate it. Because I don't like to know. Just tell me when there's a full moon. All right. So I don't know where you are, actually. It's very fuzzy, very hard to see you. So you may be feeling like you're in a bit of a little funk lately. This is for OG Lady Ghost. A bit of a funk, a bit of a limbo. You're spinning your tires, not going anywhere. And there's that 222. Wow. I keep seeing that all day. I just want to write it down so I don't forget. You are lugging stuff around in no man's land. That's interesting. I'm going to actually ask your guides to pick you up and put you on your beach. Interesting. So when they drop you on your beach, you actually drop all the bags. You drop everything. And you're like, that tells me that there are things in your life that you're doing not for you, but for other people. And it's not that it's like you're being generous and giving kind of a thing. It is that you're just trying to keep the peace. You're trying to keep someone else happy. That whoever it is that you are either keeping stuff to yourself, you're not being assertive, or you are just doing what you need to do to keep someone from complaining and griping, it's time to get rid of whoever that is. And if it's a boss or someone else that you have to be around every day, find a different job. But I can't, because no, we always can make that choice. It's just sometimes the choices involve difficulties. It just depends on how badly we want something. It's not worth going through life in an unhappy way at all. Excellent. Okay. It began April 21st, only 4 days ago, which is freaking amazing. I'm super excited. Hello, Larry. How are you? All right. Way to go, everyone. Yeah. All right. I know. I love that you guys are all, I mean, there's only a couple people jumping on newly into chat from other places. And you guys are really with it, man. This is awesome. Mary Grace Kirby, how are you? Hello to you. Close the door, Mary. As I was zipping past you, I heard, tell her to close the door. So it's almost as if you are having walked into a new room. You left this back door open and the front door is open too. It's creating this major draft or a major suction. And the bad thing is that it's not time yet for you to go through that front door, but it's open. And it's interesting how they present that, because what they're essentially saying is that whatever you've just left behind you will have implications on the doorway you walk through if what's behind you is allowed to walk through with you. So close the doorways behind you. And this may be something plus or minus this very second. So you may have started it, you may be going through it soon, but Close the door behind you. You have nothing to go back through. And I would even I would even close the door in front of me until I figured out my situation, until I was able to be like, okay, this is what's going on. Clarity, discernment, wisdom, get your feet planted, and then open that door. So then you're walking into something prepared. Because you're normally like a very calm, cool, collected person, but it's almost like that wind behind you was, you were like leaning back. It was so strong pushing you through the door. Okay. All right. I will never be drunk enough to drink cheese through a straw. Nope. Aurora Journey, hello, how are you? All right. Aurora Journey. I still would like to redo that whole Mexican food thing though, Heather, Rob, for sure. So much fun. The worst part is when you eat a whole bunch of Mexican food before a late investigation, because the insulin kicks in from all those carbs, and then you completely fail to investigate because you fall asleep in your car in the middle of winter. We did that actually. We're like, oh, it's so cold out. Let's just go sit and warm up in the car. We were all like, all of us really forget it. We're not even going to do this tonight. All right. All right. Aurora Journey. Let's see what you've got going on. I don't recognize your name. So let's see here. Aurora. Where are you? Have this very... Okay. That's interesting. So Aurora Journey, you have an energy that was very welcoming onto your beach. As I got onto the beach, I recognize the energy as a fear of abandonment, fear of, or not even abandonment, maybe that's the wrong word, fear of loss, fear of losing someone. The way that it comes across is having lost someone that maybe you never really got to know, or that it created a major loss of experience, like losing a parent as a young child, kind of a thing. It just feels as if there was a massive loss, and then to follow that, it would be, what's the word? It would feel more like you would have grown up with a friend than another parent. It's somehow they're trying to make me feel like there were certain things missing that I can see as you greet me on your beach. And it's like, one of the first messages is the way that you do not trust people right away. I mean, I could tell millions of people that probably, but the message is that because of the situation, you're very guarded, or because of the feeling of loss that you've experienced, or abandonment, or the feeling, maybe it's the perception of why did you leave me kind of a thing. That whole, or why did you leave is a better way, more general, broad. That is what I'm picking up on as far as it's not so much that you don't trust a person's behavior. It's, are they going to stick around? Are they going to stick around? And it feels almost as if they're trying to express the idea that maybe you have never really felt like you've put roots down or something, that somehow they get started and then you're replanted elsewhere. Well, let me just explain something really quickly. From what I can see, that the old soul aspect to you is what's really reigning in this life. It is the fact that you are never going to be planted for too long in one spot, because you're needed in so many different places in this lifetime. So I think that's part of the message that's happening here. Let me go down here. Hi, Bun Lover. How are you? I just want to go here really quickly. And Bun Lover, hello. All right. I'll get to you, Lala. I was just, if you guys get a reading or you have communication at the same time, put it in the chat so then people know that I'm not crazy. Perfect. You're very welcome. So, Aurora, it is basically just simply saying that, no, I really think you're fulfilling your purpose. I really feel like you are picked up and moved where you need to go, when you need to go. And I think that sometimes that a person can only take so much of that and it becomes difficult. It becomes almost sad because the problem is that all of a sudden these things that are these darker energies are like taking advantage of that. They're taking advantage of the fact that maybe you are lonesome, or maybe you wish you had more friends or had the time to do so. They take advantage of the little things that might be upsetting in your life, and then they use them as fodder to attack. Don't let them, ignore them, because I think you're really doing your purpose here. I believe you are. All right. Mindy F, hello. I can't read this. Hold on. So we met you on Sunday. Oh, yay! In Michigan. Perfect. Thank you very much. You opened the show. I'm reading my husband. Okay, and in the white sweatshirt. He was my first reading, correct? Oh my God. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Thank you for letting me know. I get little blurbs here and there of feedback, and that's awesome. And we were so lucky because there were so many people who did not show up for that. And I don't know what happened. I haven't heard from anyone. It was maybe a by choice thing, but it worked out so well. And it was a lot of fun. He was in the white sweatshirt in the very front row, right? He was the first person I read. Yeah. That's excellent. All right. So since I'm on you, Mindy, all right, let's take a peek at what you've got going on. All right. So, Mindy, if I try to drop you on the beach itself, but you actually land up on the dune, and I'm listening to your higher self say something to the effect of, you want to change or you want to make a change. And it's almost as if you're talking about like not only externally, but internally. So you're like, I want a new haircut and I want to get a new outfit. So there is this transformative aspect of what you're feeling and what you're probably going to be pursuing in the near future. And transformation is difficult, but it's so amazing. It's so much fun because when you look back at the difficulties, you can basically say, like, holy cow, I can't believe I just made it through that. I'm alive. I can't believe I did that. And you are, the message to you is slow and steady wins the race. Do not rush. Do not race. Do not do any, just take your time. Be thoughtful in each step that you make. Be considerate in each step you make. And in that process, also, if you are to focus across the room at your goal and you say, I'm going to go there, that little pinpoint, that's where I'm going to go. And in the process, you are walking, do not take your eyes off of that goal. Your peripheral will pick up the chairs, the toys, the Legos, all the things that you have to walk around, and you can like move around and not take your eyes off of that goal. So ultimately they're saying, take your time, stay focused on what you want, because the moment you look down, you're going to be like, oh, there's a dirty sock that I've been looking for. I have the other left one upstairs or whatever. Oh my gosh, look at this. I got to pick up the crayons. Oh, I got to put this over here. This is out of all the distractions that you would have made your way around are now distractions at getting where you need to be. Take your time, be considerate and thoughtful of each step you take. Consider yourself and what you want, finally, maybe for the first time in your life, and keep your eyes on the goal and make it happen. I almost also feel like you're going to be getting a new education or learning something. I don't know if you're graduating from something, or if you go back to school, you will be getting a new level of education, learning, and experience on your resume. which is good. Okay. Excellent. Lala, did I make the right decision? Okay, I can't. Have my adult daughter moved back in with us? I was hoping she would. Well, if I put you on your beach and I put her on your beach, where she doesn't belong on your beach, but I'm going to put her there, you are dealing with another adult. And this is where the headbutting is probably going to begin, is two adults, one trying to assert herself in her home and the other one feeling inadequate and defensive. And so that's where the headbutting is going to really come in. Did you make the right decision? Well, the only problem I see is that you're trying to help her, which that's what parents are supposed to do. So for your own peace of mind, you can look back and say, I did what a good parent does. I left the light on. I opened the door. I let my daughter in. But again, it's her free will that's going to make this a success or not. And she needs to decide what she wants, because you'll talk to your blue in the face. It's not going to make a difference. And that's, I think, where the line needs to be drawn. Because again, butting of heads, trying to teach her the best, she's not going to probably want to hear most of it because of what I'd said before, the feeling of inadequacy or maybe failure. And at the same time being an adult. Well, the age of an adult. That doesn't make people an adult. I would also warn against any kind of enabling, which I know that you won't do, but I would warn against it. And if she gets angry at anything that you're attempting to help her with and she storms out, that's her free will as well. But if she grows up and makes the consideration of what she wants and then asks for your support in achieving it, then you do that, which you will, because you've already let her in. But it's not even up to you, Lala. It's nothing to do with you. That's the bitch of the whole thing. It has nothing to do with you. Girl, I feel for you. Because that was a tough decision. Being a good mom, supporting your daughter, and at the same time, dealing with everything. Yeah, that's tough. You're welcome, Mindy. All right. Terry's got puppies. Oh, good God. Okay, what kind of litter puppies? Get a little worried that I may not find homes for all of them. Oh, I'm sure you will. There's a lot of puppies that are at little shelters and stuff. Lots of dogs at shelters, but there are a lot of families with babies. There are a lot of people who might be afraid of older dogs that are at shelters. So Terry, I'm sure you're going to find your dog. I wouldn't worry about it. There's a dog for everyone. There's a dog for each person. And I had to address that. I just had to address that because I am a breeder as well. And there's always a home for a puppy. First off, what kind of puppies are they? Can you do tell? Do tell. Oh no, 100% of everything we went through last time, but thank you for reminding me of what she's feeling, because you are right about her. Yeah. It's not even up to you, Lala. All you can do is be a good mom. That's it. It's up to her to see the light. Terry, what kind of puppies are they? I'm being impatient. Oh my gosh. Okay. So my son's girlfriend shows Havanese. She sells Havanese and shows them. Now that is a small world. Bradley knows the father. Oh my God. Oh, really? Oh, that's hilarious. So then you already know who I'm talking about. Bada bing, bada boom. That is hilarious. Um, Sabrina, yeah, that's hilarious. Okay. Well, what a small world. Patch. Yes, he was here a couple of weeks ago, terrorizing my other dogs running around the house because he has super energy like me. And his little bubby Duncan. Oh my God, the cutest little bubby ever. Yeah, no, I am sure you're going to find your families. But I mean, I'm sure, do you ship them? Because I feel like you should be advertising maybe out of the state. I feel like that you're going to be able to sell the puppies and find them new homes, but I also feel like you're going to be selling some of them out of state. Okay. Yes. Just get a hold of Michelle. Get a hold of Michelle. She'll take all of them. She'll kill me for telling you that. She'll take them all. She'll take them all. So if anybody wants a Havanese, bada bing, they're amazing and they're so cute. Fabulous dogs. All right. So what is this, Larry? What did you say? You're wondering about the future of your book. Currently, I feel that I've been put on a shelf, only freestyled a couple of times since I've been sick. Really. You know what? First off, Larry, you are here with all of us on a live stream after everything you've gone through with cancer and everything else, and you're gliding. You're doing so well. And maybe this is God's way of telling you to relax by pulling back your ability to write, pulling back the inspiration and the words. And he's basically saying, put it on a dang shelf, Larry, and heal yourself. And then once you are healed, I will give you more words to write. Maybe that's what it is. I think that's exactly what it is, actually, because I wouldn't have come up with that myself. So it's probably that. And if your brain is in a bit of a fog, thank everybody here and thank Zachy for letting us all know that the Mercury's retrograde crap is going on. It's Zach's fault. So, yeah, I would let it just go. A Havanese, Lala, it looks like a Lhasa Apso with a longer snout. So Lhasas and stuff, they have the flat face. A Havanese has a longer snout. They're super cute. And long, beautiful hair. Yeah, they are. They're like little teddy bears. Yeah, they're super cute. Yeah. No, Zachy. No, it's your fault. I'm just kidding. It is the universe's fault for putting in a glitch like that, right? You're welcome, Terry. You as well, Larry. You are welcome. Hello, Pam. How are you? All right. And it was a beautiful day. Oh my God, you guys are never going to believe what happened to me. So Thursday night before I left for Indiana, I went grocery shopping. Well, actually, I picked up the groceries, and this guy put a gallon of milk precariously up on top of things I wasn't paying attention, and it fell and split open in the backseat of my car and leaked through the carpet, through the metal, under the carpet, in all the workings of my vehicle. And it was so late, all I could do was clean up the best that I could. And then I drove to Indiana Friday morning and Saturday and Sunday, heat, milk drying and rotting, and it smelled like a dead corpse in my car. And I said, I swear, if I get pulled over, this freaking officer is going to get a whiff of my car and he's going to pull me out and handcuff me. And then I'm going to jail for suspicion. I felt like it was Goodfellas all over again. I wanted to hose out my car so badly. It's the worst. I have spent 2 days shampooing and rinsing and baking soda and everything I can. It's horrible. It's the absolute worst. It's the worst. Okay. Lala, you know what? Maybe just get her onto one of these galleries. Just tell her to get onto a gallery at some point. I talk enough that she'll pick something up from it and it won't be directed at her, so she won't feel like she's put on the spot. So just put it on sometime and like cast it to your TV or something, and she'll hear it without hearing it towards her. Yeah. So yeah, my car is horrible. I opened my car door on Monday morning after it was closed all night, and I almost lost my cookies. It was so bad. So bad. I called Walmart and I was like, seriously? You don't realize how bad this is. You guys are going to have to take my whole car apart and pay to fix it because it is bad. Bad. All right. Susie Moran, hello. All right. Perfect. Yes, get your butt over on to Twitch. Whoop, whoop. All right. So, Susie, what do you have going on? Kids and pets, the product is good for stains and smells on fabrics and carpet. Kids and pets, huh? Interesting. I'll have to look it up. Kids and pets. All right. Okay. So, Susie Moran, let's see what you have going on. You've got on a pair of shoes that are too big. You're walking in the sand and you keep stepping and then they get caught in the sand and then you trip and fall forward and then you go back and put the shoe back on and then I don't even know what they're like oversized Crocs or something. They're like clown shoes on you. They're so big and you're tripping over them and you're continuing to put them back on and walk. The water, you're on your beach. I'm behind you. The water is to our right. You're walking forward in what looks like a hospital gown. It's an oversized t-shirt. It's big. And you are very focused on that. You're just walking and then you trip and you're like, ah, and you get the shoe back on and you put it on. And you're like, oh, well, and then you trip again. And so what shoes represent at any point is the external situations, not opportunities, situations, events, and people external to you that are making you feel held back or are legit holding you back, are preventing you from moving forward. And you're doing it with a smile on your face. You're putting these stupid shoes back on that are too big. And you're like, oh boy, I'll just keep trying. And then you keep trying. What these show is that you are trying very desperately to make someone happy that you will never make happy. You are trying to please someone or get an attaboy from someone that you will never get an attaboy or a pat on the back from. And this is holding you back because it is maybe not something in the forefront of your mind, but in the back of your mind, it is causing you or motivating you to make certain actions and decisions. And maybe even doing things that you don't want to do, but you know would please that person. So you try to do it, but then they're like, meh. It's like Gru's mom, meh, meh, take the shoes off and throw them at whoever's head that is. And just say, you know what? I'm done trying to make you happy. It'll never happen. Never happen. You will never hear it out of their mouth. And it could be a parent. It could be a spouse. It could be a sibling, whomever, but you will never get what you want from them. And that is someone who is also probably sociopathic or narcissistic or both. Nope. Amazing how in the last year, the veil has lifted enough that the light that it's shining has revealed millions of narcissistic tendencies in people. It's one, I think, like it should be in the Bible as one of the whole things that are happening in Revelations, because bad behavior, toxic behavior has been wholly revealed in the last year or so. Just crazy. And all of a sudden people are going, wait a second, I'm not crazy. You're just a jerk. Boom. It's happening. It's crazy. That is what's time for you to do, Susie. And if this is like somebody you're working around and you can't do anything to please them, find a new job. Find a new job. Just do it. Yeah. Okay. Walmart has it. Well, I'm going to check it out. Kids and pets. Because I'm afraid to get back in my car. I'm afraid to get back. My daughter had dance tonight, and I was taking all the girls to dance, and she's like, everybody get in. Hold on. And the other girl goes, oh, my mom already told me what happened. So I was like, it's really bad, you guys. I'm so sorry. All right. Let's see here. Boop, boop, boop. All right. You know what? Yeah, I'm tired of it too. I'm tired. I wish karma would just kick Mercury's butt and tell her, stop going so retrograde, man. Mm-hmm. All right. Heather, yes, I already replied to you about being high on life. I am high on life. Alita, hello. Yes. Okay, I'm just making sure I've got everybody here. I've gotten everybody read up here. I don't want to ditch anyone. Snowflake Sarah, I have not touched on you. You smell like licorice tonight. I wonder who's around you. It's probably an. This is a male grandfather, and it's not like Twizzlers licorice. It's like those little Mike and Ike looking doodads in the purple and black and white. So bad. I can taste it. Somebody wants me to acknowledge black licorice. And it also feels like a little bit of a anniversary or birthday associated with it too that they want me to talk about and say hello. A T initial as well. T like Terry, Tracy, that kind of thing. Making sure I have everybody here too as I keep going up. A T, birthday or anniversary, black licorice. Nona. Tell Nona I said hello. I think he said Nona. Tell Nona I said hello. I don't know what that means. It could be a grandmother, a possible aunt. It's that kind of thing. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, Rob, you're like my fourth brother. I know. All right. Just making sure everybody is still here. Yes, Alita, it was I do have that manifest. I don't have it down here, but that manifest. Oh, I do have a picture of it. I'll show you a picture of it. This is the book. Okay, I used to just do journaling, and then I thought I'm going to make my journal a book. So I put this book together to explain how I journal, and and how it works. And I habitually, religiously fill this out every day. It may not be perfect timing, but it is the point of setting your intention and then the feeling that goes with the intention and gratitude. And I have been doing that for a long time. And everything that I have manifested thus far has happened. It's all come true. It's all come true, with exception of like winning the lottery. But that is just that can be a lot of things, because in a lot of ways I have won the lottery. So you have to be careful how you ask for something. But those I do have a whole bunch on sale and I've got them at home. So if you go to godstool.com, you can, I wonder if I even have a link on there. I'm going to have to put a link on there for it, because it's actually where it says book a reading, or book now. When you click that, it takes you to the merchandise and stuff through Square. So you can buy them, and then the price includes the media mail shipping, and I will send them to you. But it's the one that Lori won last week when I did the drawing. That was shipped off to her. She's not here right now, but yeah. Okay. And let's see. Toxic poison is bad. Every day is a new day. You're right. I will raise my hand if you want to give me another reading. Okay. It's Travis again, 22. It's Travis again. All right. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Dark Pegasus, you're in Iowa. I'm in Iowa. All right. Perfect. Oh, Slacktastical. I love the names, guys. These are fabulous. All right. So who is this again? It's Travis again, 22. Let's see what Travis has going on. All right. You're actually almost like climbing a wall, like mountain climbing straight up and down. Boop. And it's so you're not walking up a mountain with an incline. You're whatever that is, straight up against the wall with little ropes and everything. Now, when I see somebody doing that, it means that they have just moved or they are moving out of what would normally be their regular life, their comfort zones. And you would be making decisions right now that maybe you're uncertain about or that you are just unfamiliar with. And the best part about it is when you get to the top of that mountain or that boulder, that ridge, you're able to see and experience people and situations and things that you've only dreamt about. And the best part about it is these people and situations and things you've dreamt about, they confirm for you what you can have. They confirm for you all that you've dreamt about is possible and within reach. And the decision then will be for you to say, are you going to go meander about and meet the people and the situations up here and find out what's going on? Or are you going to, out of fear or worry, drop back down and go sit back down in that chair? No, don't. Because the thing is, can you imagine experiencing the people and the laughter and the happiness and the friends and everything that you've ever dreamt of, to know that you have to go back to a situation that you have most obviously outgrown? The good thing is that you have the opportunity, the ability to say to the people that are in that comfort area, like, hey, there is this really cool place up here, and I would love for you to climb this with me and find out what's going on and join. And sometimes they will. Like, people will be like, "Shock, yeah, let's go now. I want to know what's going on up there. I want to see what you're going to do." And then there's other times where like, "Nah, we don't need to do that. I don't see the point. We have enough going on here." Have you ever been told, "Nah, we've got enough to do right here"? Wait, hold on. Because I have. I've been told to just be happy with what I've got. I don't think I've ever just been happy with what I got, because then you evolve, and then you realize I'm supposed to keep going, and it's no longer your call because there's regret and angst and issue with just being happy with the way things are. It's like telling CNA that they're good. They don't need to go to any more school. They're all right. It's not going to big deal if they don't become a doctor. What? What? They can become an LPN, an RN, they can become a nurse practitioner, they can become a doctor. And so find the people that lift you up and hold you up to the next level to make it easier. Find those people. And that is for you, Travis. Find the people who support you in your growth and are excited about that new level, that new journey. That's really awesome. That's really cool. I love that. Okay. Oh, you're saying hi to Iowa, Joe. Okay, Dark Pegasus. All right. Yes, person. That's awesome. Excellent. Mindy F, if you want to buy them, I have all 3 of them, and you can get them straight from me, and I will sign them then. Travis, you're welcome. Excellent. Slacktastical on both. Excellent. Okay. Wonderful. And you are Haas on YouTube. Okay. Awesome. Perfect. All right. So let's get remember, subscribe and follow. When I was, for the new people coming in, when we get to, I wrote this down. When we get to 100 subscriptions, I'm going to give away right here on the gallery. I'm going to give away a 1-hour reading. When we get to 50 watching all at once here at the same time, I am going to give away a 30-minute reading. As soon as it happens, I'm going to do it. All right. So I will be on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern, and that is the medical intuitive show. So if you've got any health things going on, join me. I'll be back on next Tuesday, 7 Eastern. I'm trying to think. And then JV and Britt and I will be on again. We were on last night, but we'll be on again to kind of discuss things. And yeah. And I'm always doing giveaways. Like I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure out what to give away. Will I post from the Griswold Gallery? So the Griswold Gallery, like I don't understand that. Will I post from the Griswold Gallery? I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. So the Griswold Gallery was in Allegan. What was this? This is Tuesday, Sunday. What a beautiful place. Super haunted. Like not haunted in a bad way, but there are so many people still there. All right. Okay, perfect. So I can be found at godstool.com. All of my social media links are there. And then you can go to paranormalrealitytv.com, sign up, become a part of our television show. We are still filming all of the episodes to that. So it's not, and they're being edited as we are filming. So they are not yet out for streaming, but we do get on and talk and we show some behind the scenes things and other things that will not be present in the show. We're also looking for locations to go that are not famous for June, July, and August. So if you are wherever you're at, send us an email. There's a little click box on Paranormal Reality TV that you can tell us, hey, there's this building that a friend of mine owns, and it used to be an old warehouse and is haunted. Let us know. We want to go. We want to go find it out. And yeah, so if you get in here, when you are in the chat room, I just pull people from the chat. If you want a private reading, you can go to my website, godstool.com, and or else you can just find me. I'm always doing something someplace. Yeah. Wolf Creek Inn in Oregon. All right. I'm going to write that down. Wolf Creek Inn. I'm going to find out about it. Okay. Wolf Creek Inn in Oregon. I'm going to find out about it. Excellent. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Well, then I will talk to you all again soon, and have a great day. Well, an evening. Have a blessed week and manifest it, man. Just start manifesting it. Okay. Have a great night. Bye.